Alright, yo. Yo, Nova, welcome to Humble Abode. It's forging time indeed. We have quite the few. In fact, I believe we have one more build yet to be reconstructed real quick, so I'll do that. Where are we at? Requiem Workshop. Where the hell are you? Boom. Latest build. Oh, from our friend Ricky Rat. Is this a stun baton build? Or is it a dagger? It has to be a dagger. Okay, it's laser dagger, thank God. It's double melee though. Yo, hello G-Man, welcome to Humble Aboard. We got a build for you? Nice. Let's go. Alright, we'll build it up right after we build up this one. This one's interesting, 10 or double melee. With an interesting combination of the oscillator and dagger. Is it Huxley? It is. Throw the dagger on the back. Throw on the Shade Eye. Alba. Guessing Basho. Yep. Basho. Hal. Very stylish so far. We got parts that's Kaku. Kaku, Ocellus. So far, inner parts are looking goated. EN efficiency is not the best, but also not bad enough where it makes a huge difference. Alright, there we go. We've almost filled up. Yeah, we have 10 more slots before it's all filled up with a bunch of unupgraded ACs, with quite a few that are pretty neat. A neat challenge of like pure Balaam assembly, pure RAD assembly, that kind of stuff. So we're going to be messing around with those. The Requiem time, l'indubitably. The time is now. Alright, so yeah, go ahead and post your build here in the chat or in the Requiem Workshop itself, if you haven't already. No, I should do the challenge. I am indeed. I am indeed. Yeah, it was you who posted it. That's right. It's correct. Yep, I got them all lined up. All the Ricky Rats. I'm surprised you didn't make a AC made out of Arquebus's advanced development, the AAD lineup, which would probably just look like a Larpster-looking dude. Laser rifle. Because you have Arquebus Corp and you have Arquebus Advanced Development Division. And you make a whole AC out of that. I believe that's where most of this big core comes from. Or the big energy type of big Arquebus. Yeah, there you go. 48 and stuff like that. Sorry to hear that. Where we post again, you can either post the build information here in the chat and I'll rebuild it from there, or join the my community server, which I have a link to in the description, and then post it in the Requiem Workshop, which is a great way to post your builds ahead of time, and then I rebuild them before the stream even starts, and then I have them preset. But either one works, really. I got a share code. Yo, aren't you welcome to Humble Abode? Get an Egg Crusader in the Humble Abode. Let's go. The share code's for Xbox, yeah? Counted them as one. Gotcha. Makes sense. I mean, yeah. They're both Arquebus, so it makes a lot of sense. Alright, I'll try to type that in. If it's Xbox, it will work. If it's not, then I'll need the part list. Pull it up on my phone so I don't get buried under any discussion. Boom. Oh, I'm on PS. Gotcha. Yeah. Won't work for Xbox, unfortunately. I'm an Xbox gamer. We do be gaming. So let me set this to charge. Boom. There we go. Alright, so with that, I believe we have all the builds built up indubitably. Send the pieces on the Discord later. Gotcha. Alright, first up we got some Wooger boys. 2 Woogers in one. Got a lightweight and a more medium weight indeed. Just want to say, really happy videos getting more traction. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. Indubitably. Alright, Woogers. Woogers are pretty damn nice. I'm bipedal and lighter bipedal. So, Woogers have a lot of ups. A, the damage is nice. The impact is great. And they give off mini stun, similar to a kick, against any build. No matter how heavy you are or how light you are, you're going to get mini stunned by this. Which usually lead into one or the other chaining into the next, which is pretty nice. Or setting it for some other cool combinations. However, range, not super good. And they're, of course, stance weapons. So if you're bipedal or a reverse joint, you're going to stand still for it, which can be pretty not good if you're against a lighter build, especially a kite, because you'll get close, go for it, they'll dodge it, and move backwards while you're standing still. So, and of course, you're taking any damage. So they're pretty overall balanced. And the shotguns, so their range isn't great. Their spread is really rough on the normal shot, so the charge is definitely where they shine. Indubitably. Let me re-equip that. Got mine in the workshop. If it's not too late, sorry, it's all good. Wasn't sure how it works. New tonight, the AC hammered down. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll rebuild it real quick since we haven't got too deep into an upgrade quite yet. Nice. Let me go ahead and build it up. Try to only do the charge after a kick. That is a pretty smart way to go about it when on bipedal. If you slap the Woogers on lamb legs, Lammergeier, they become very, very strong indeed, because you just move at them while sending them off. You remove most of the weaknesses. Alright, gotcha. Double majestic laser drones, and is that the pulse shield launcher? Let's see. Up here. Boom. Laser drones. And then, boom, shield pulse launcher. Very heat. Looking like a pretty damn solid frame. We got, is this Melander? Melander C3. It looks like Melander. Is it? Am I right? I am. Let's go. I'm starting to tell the two apart. Alright, 46S. Boom. And some Hal legs. What we've got for innards. SBD. Interesting. Walt. Mangtang. And pulse armor. Boom. Constructed indubitably. There he is. Alright, we'll get to him in the chronological order, of course. Alright, Wooger time. Lightweight Wooger. Alright, so because of these weapons, barely ever do I take on a build and then change up the leg type. You know, I'll be like, oh, bipedal, I'll upgrade it in the bipedal family. However, sometimes the weapons or the intent of the build is so strongly upgraded by changing the leg type. So we'll stick with light and the fact that we're using the Woogers and go ahead and upgrade to the Lammergeier. Keeps us very fast. Hell, could technically give us even more speed, and it makes our Woogers absolutely devastating. So that's pretty good. So we'll rock with that. Back weapons. Duo 3 is fine, although given how close range we're going to have to get with our shotguns, we'll go with a close range missile launcher. At that rate, we could also just double up. The Woogers make for solid punches on their own, but given they're our primaries, they're going to be what we do to get the enemy staggered to begin with. So at that rate, having a staggered punish of sorts would be pretty dope. And since we're on lamb legs, this honestly maybe is going to turn into my Starman AC, which is it's a Wooger lamb, and I did my best to make it as good as possible. So the similarities may be there in time. Go with the solid middle of the pack head. Woogers are light enough where we can actually rock Might Alpha. It's not like we need firearm spec or recoil for charge Woogers. with that, we're looking good. For booster, I actually want to go SPD. Normally, I go with the coral to get even more quick boost, but I find you kind of overshoot and it kind of screws you up when you're using Woogers. That's what I got from my experience using my Starman, so actually going with less quick boost and more natural speed actually sounds better in this case. Cells, of course, and max capacity would be pretty nice with coral, though clearly we can't right now. What did I use on mine? Did I change up the missile to go for something else, or what did I do? Oh, there he was. Starman. Oh, I went with Duo 3. Coral? Yeah. I see, I see. Duo 3 is pretty good, too. Boom. That's what I did. Makes sense. 1900 stability, 10,000 AP, 1100 defenses. Yeah, this thing's pretty nice. As long as you can close the distance, you'll be absolutely schmacking. Can you see this one? Share code. Sure, I'll type it in. If it's Xbox, I'll be able to type it in. If not, I will not be able to use it. There's the share ID is PS5 only, but the parts of it is in the Post of Requiem workshop on Discord. Nice, gotcha. Gotcha. PC? I see. If you want, you can post the list of parts, indeed. Or a screenshot of your build in the Discord itself. Either one works for me. Oh boy, look at this big chunk of this. How that's not overweight is crazy. Although just about. That's great. Alright, we'll rebuild that in a second. We're pretty much done here. Do a 3, hammer, double woogers, and then we'll give a little shit, I'm late. No, you're never late, nor are you early. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Welcome to humble abode, gamer. Right. I was gonna get close. We don't even need to be in hover, but hover, it's of course more speed. We just fucking get close. Skadoosh, hammer. Which switching from a charge wooer to the hammer can be a bit iffy, I find, so it's kind of best to use charge act, dodge and switch and attack at the same time type thing. There's a little bit of a recovery time. If you go from this to hammer, I'm mashing it and it's super slow. But of course, if we dodge, it's way faster. Hence why our booster isn't insane with the dodging or the quick boost distance. So we don't just overshoot and then miss all of our melee, such like that. Well, I'd call the Requiem indeed. Post 2 builds on Discord? Nice. We'll rebuild them all up indeed. Might be lame, but it's not like any lame I've seen so far. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's called the Requiem indeed. Even have the Starman paint right here. It's funny. Boom. Oh, wrong one. Boom. Dude. And I'd probably... This one technically is even more of a translation because it already has a melee on it. Indeed. But I guess I could go... I guess I could turn this into like my best interpretation if I had to go bipedal for a Wooger build, I suppose. Indubitably. Which at that rate, not sure I would do double Wooger, but I guess if you were to go into like a kick double Wooger, there'd be something to go with there. It's not too bad, not too bad. Alright, yeah, let's rebuild these other builds real fast, like indeed. Load a naked model. Strip all of that. And let's build up this man. This wheelchair behemoth. With a double heavy machine gun, double stun needle. Oh, I already passed it. Boom. A better minigun. Boom. 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 Now we go. Go with the Ricky Rat head. Boom. With the 40A core. Those Alp arms. The fact that they can hold these is kind of crazy. Alright, past them. Did I? No, they're down here. There we go. Wheelchair. Putting everything on the wheelchair. Nothing for booster, of course. 21A. Gotta get that medium range to long range, I suppose. Alright. Double Uger Lamb build. How the fuck did I not think of that? It's pretty powerful, mate. I definitely recommend playing around with it. It is very fun. You just move at someone, just fucking... Oh, man, it's great. You just punch him twice and then melee him up. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Alright, there's our big boy. The big boy. I believe I got everything right. Stats are showing a little bit of difference. Maybe this is an older screenshot then. Double Tachi, double Stun Needle, 40A, 40... Oh, main dish core. Yeah, okay. Better say. There we go. That's more like it. Now just save everything out. Boom. Boom. Wait, what's that? Screenshot clipping through. It is. The gun is actually clipping through. I've never seen that before. That's pretty dope. Let's call. What do we have here? What have we here? I see. I'm gonna go ahead and give you your Egg Crusader roll, indubitably. Ooh, double laser shotgun on a lightweight with a moonlight's interesting. That's another build that's really good on, or the weapons that are super good on, Tetra. Funny how both laser shotguns are just nuts on there. Alright, slap them on. Chunky boy. You right. Alright, double laser shotguns, which we just played around with the Optimus Prime build, and I have my Dark Star build. I'm also working on posting a video on indubitably. Orbit, Moonlighto, normal moonlight. Gotcha. Shade Eye, gotcha. Boom. Those lamb arms, they are. There's a light boy. Very evasive, indubitably. Alula, Ocelis, VP20D, Pulse Armor. There he is. 374. Yep. Very squishy, but very, very light. So many indeed. We're going to delete these old ones, because now we're just full of Ricky Rats now. This is the first two. Ooh, another lightweight. Kinetic boy. Going for energy to kinetic and do it to play. I found it effective to be hovering above and spamming charge shots. Oh yeah. Then ending it with the moonlight. Oh for sure. Getting above and getting that splash damage is humongous. Alright, double estrogens. Very wise decision in machine gunnery. And then, ooh, the Wooger laser dagger combo is also excellent. Me likey, and over to play. Alright, what we got here? Oh, did I pass it? Is it on here? Yeah, there it is. Boom, now Crier. Bashul. Now Crier again. Boom. Lula. Ocelis. Mangtang. Get that energy recharge. Pulse Armor. There it is. Boom. There he is. If I can, is it possible for you to make me a midweight build? The one you gave me last time was great, but it made me realize I was relying on close range a lot. And it caused me to get hard stuck at sea. Really? Interesting. A midweight build. I see, I see. What kind of medium weight build are you looking for? Kinetic or energy, close range, long range? What you thinking? Hard stuck at sea is interesting. Long-ish. Gotcha, gotcha. Long-ish, huh? More mid-range? More mid-range. What build did I give you last time? What build did we work on last time? Maybe I should go off of that and see what's up. Always get a hot rod vibe with the farm. Yeah. Especially the core. Don't ask me why. I just think it looks good with frames on it. It does look pretty spicy. Does look pretty Ricky Rat. Was it dual estrogen build? Gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, well, we'll theory craft our build up here in a minute as we progress through the rest of the lined up ACs indeed. Requieming a Requiem may be. Fine tuning in AC is very epic. Alright, so Wooger. Since we already went down like the interesting of Kankaku, interesting. Since we kind of went down like the, I guess not pinnacle, but really solid way of using Wooger. Maybe pinnacle. Who knows? Who's to say? But Lamb is definitely one of the best ways, if not the best way to run Wooger. But with this one, we have room to experiment with the bipedal purely. And going the more medium weight, I would say, is pretty damn solid for going with that. Energy missiles, interesting. Alright, so Woogers, that's fine. These missiles are fine with their fire rate and all, but they're highly avoidable. They're slow to the point where it's not like the ACT missiles where it really helps them out. They're slow to the point where they're actually quite easy to evade. Again, we'll go down the philosophy of close range shotguns. Close range missile helps out. Slicer is really good. You get a lot of damage off of it, but honestly, to lighten this up, and overall, I find the dagger to be just kind of the better version of the slicer. Same amount of, or very similar, same amount of damage type stuff. Pulse Blade is also kind of better. Pulse Blade is ultimately, I think, the better version of the slicer. Speeching. As it has a normal attack and a charged. Normal attack, charged. This charge attack gives us a mini stun, but it takes a while to wind up. While this one does not, and also gives off a mini stun. So I guess with that logic, we'll just go with the upgraded variant and say Pulse Blade is the better laser blade, or laser slicer at that rate. What else we got? Damn, I got dogs barking up the wazoo. I got dogs be barking all over the place. Ooh, we can actually use Sentai for this. That's not too bad. Dual estrogens are definitely more closer range than anything else. Really, mid to long range is dual Harris territory. It kind of, yeah. Harrises are super good at longer ranges, for sure. Well, they can cover medium range, for sure. It's kind of like, well, medium range is just long range, I guess, technically. At that rate, you're at kite range. Okay, it was dual estrogens with the butt and Balaam 6 cell. Okay, VP head, Alba core. Albacore is interesting. Basho arms and alba legs. I see. Oh, the lightweight. Okay, okay, I get you. Yeah, we can just go with it. Literally take this frame and put estrogens on it. It's immediately like a super solid frame. You get a lot of salt boost out of it. Decent durability. Yeah, it's great. But yeah, you take this and then slap double estrogen on it. It's pretty damn solid. Yeah, you can. It's even lighter on the EN as well, so you'll get more out of your Sentai. So if you're looking for more of a medium weight for that kind of stuff, this will definitely suit you. If you want to be more kitish, then you should probably stick lighter and then use the Harrises as well. Those will do you well as well. I bet with this, it's probably, it's either this or to go a little lighter for a double Wooger build on bipedal. Overall, I wouldn't recommend bipedal for Woogers, as we've seen with the previous upgrade, but if I had to, this ain't too bad. We got 340 boost speed with an assault boost of 500 or 490. Not bad, not bad. That allows us to get in. Maybe kicks into some Woogers. To a melee punish. Not too bad, not too shabby. So yeah. If I had to go with bipedal, I'd probably go with that durable. It's called the Requiem indeed. Boom. And what next up? We have the Balaam Man. Special restriction for this build is to remain. Or is this the Balaam dude? Or is this another one? No, well, yeah, it's clear. Okay, no. The Balaam one I was thinking of was the double. This is meant to be like a kind of Balaam Tenderfoot cosplay recreation thing, from what I know. And, right, yeah, the Balaam restricted one was double Morley's on the back. That's it. Two Punch Man. You right. You right. All right. So it's an interesting. It's funny, on paper, the Lance. I mean, in PvE, I bet these two together rock shit. But on paper, it sounds good to like lance into someone and then switch over to the pile bunker and finish it off, but unfortunately, not exactly enough time for something like that. Technically, although a little situational, and the finicky of the lance, you could lance to stagger someone, extend it with a Zimmerman, enough time to switch over and boost him with the pile bunker and finish him off. Pretty niche, and I'd have to see it in practice to really know if it, has enough of a pseudo-true combo to be effective, but, yeah. More or less, these two together sound really good on paper for PvP, but ultimately are not the most huge of combinations. You're better off putting more of your eggs into one of these two baskets versus both. But yes. Alright, for shotguns, I see. Sweet 16 over either because it literally cannot hold it. We'll go with a Zim. Interesting bazooka. Herm. So both of these melees, it's better to go into one. Pod bunker is stronger. If we're going with a shotgun, more kinetic, we could just do double shotgun with the Zim on the back, and that's highly effective, indubitably. So I suppose with that, we'll rock that. This kind of has the pseudo making of a Harris pulse blade, and then have the bunker on the back, so it's double melee still, but you have a melee that actually lines up the bunk while also having a kinetic weapon to kind of blast it. I guess we can go down that route of thinking to upgrade it into something akin. Harris is back up here, right? Yeah. Something more akin to this, which I do know actually works very effectively indeed. So you get something nice, little combo like this. A nice little rookie rat. Let's see what we got here. Should be able to get something like pow, 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 pow. And because of the slight desync, just lag a multiplayer, that is a near true combo. Very, very hard to escape indubitably. Alright. However, actually, Kaku is necessary to land the pulse blade, so that's going to be necessary. At this rate, the bazooka isn't as necessary. So we could just change that to missiles to help us build some pressure without being right on the enemy. And close range missiles work very well. Alright, that rate. Okay. Middle of the pack. Then we can go either to go. Don't want to go too heavy where our boost gets compromised in speed by too much. But we'll see. We don't have to worry about the lack of missile connection with the Ocellus and the 6L, because the 6L already locks on hella fast. We can actually still go with Santai, so that's good. Assault does add more chances to trap someone into this. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, even. Okay, yeah. Pulse Armor is the safer option, and honestly an option you can use on this type of build. But Assault's not bad, because if you get your combo off, in which you stagger them, you get them with this into this, and then they pop their expansion, you can just pop this to re-stagger them, and then you'll get even more time to hit him with the bump. So that's 2 chances to hit it, no matter what, pretty much. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. Okay, with Santai, you're fine. Let's see what our melee speed is right now, and we'll decide if we want to make the frame a little heavier for more survivability. So 700, 750 is its peak. 760 on the charge, that's what we're looking for. 760 is already not low, but as low as I think I want to go. If I upgraded the core to Mind Alpha, A could be even, B would be worth it. 760 down to 740. 750 at max. Oh, I even peaked to 760 still. Okay, so yeah, we can go with Mind Alpha. Be chilling. Won't really want to go any heavier than that. So yeah. Technically, we could go with this if you want to go even more durable, but we want to catch things like kites without spending all of our energy. But we have Sentai, so we can rely on that regeneration a little bit too, so that's nice. Damn, might steal this one as well. I mean, hey, this is a combo of the gods. This will get you lots of dub skis for sure. Or Power Bunker Shield. Power Bunker Shield is kind of crazy. Oh, I ran into Void Reaper last time I tried PvP. I'm not sure who Void Reaper is. I mainly have passed them off by running a tank with 2 Itachis and 2 Earshots. Fucking demolish the lad. That's what's up. Not too sure who Void is. I remember hearing of a Void a while ago that was toxic, but there's a couple of them, so I don't know. A couple of Voids anyway. That's what's up. That's what's up. Thanks for the reforge. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I hope it serves you well. Does have the solid making. A little bit of a learning curve if you're not used to this type of build, but if you do get it down, which honestly, obviously PvP is the ultimate test to really get into a build and fully learn it, master it. But if you're ever testing out a new build you're not comfortable with yet, just go into the arena, go from start to finish, do every single fight, and at that rate you'll have a nice muscle memory built with the build and the flow. And then take into PvP, kind of relearn it and then do this experience again. And by that rate, you will have mastered every aspect of the build. And then you're chilling. Then you got that power. There he is. Boom. Double melee bunk man. With a kinetic weapon. Not a shotgun, but a rifle. Indubitably. Still Balaam made. Balaam raised and made. Alright, now we have another lance build with a Harris already. Ain't that neat? And a flamethrower on the back as well. This was a downloaded, hence the paint job. Indubitably. Had a bunch of decal work as well, which looks pretty cool. Lad with the Karasawa, Moonlight, and dual ducats, and a custom paint job. My memory is fucking with me. She? Gotcha, gotcha. Again, I'll do that. Nice, nice, nice. Very epic, very epic. If you ever have another build you want me to take a look at, take a little crack at, I'm always down. Alright, Harris, laser shotgun. An interesting combination. Technically, if you were to land the laser shotgun, I believe it would true stagger into the or line up a stagger for the Harris to proc on, and then I guess you could melee with the I guess you could flamethrower while you try to get a shotgun landed, and once you do, you can switch over to the Harris, bam, stagger, and then use the melee to punish. We'll try to set it for a solid punish for the lance. Is that a fucking Gundam? It might be. It might be. I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll take a look at the, this is the original variant. We got hot. We got cold. It's a hot and cold dude. Indubitably, indubitably. Nice hot and cold AC, indubitably. Wreck your rat. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Kinetic and energy. Although kinetic and flame, more like... How can we set this up better? Could switch the laser shotgun to an explosive thrower. Ooh, yeah. That'd be kind of cool for a reforge as well, for like thematic wise. So it's right now split right and left, 100% in the hot / kinetic, and the right side on the cold, the energy. But if we had, say, an explosive thrower on this hand, let's see here, over here, goddamn you, there we go, an explosive thrower. That's now a bit of the explosive, the kinetic, the hot on this side. You can color it orange and stuff. And then on this shoulder, we switch out this to something more energy-based. So it kind of flips the script. You have one of each on either side. So no longer are you segregating it from side to side. You're kind of mixing the best bits together. That's kind of dope. With that, what do we rock? Ooh, oh wait, actually, this could be something right here. This could be kind of spicy. Explosive thrower Harris into Lance into the Wooger for even more damage. We go up there. We go wapow, wapow, double switch. I didn't switch to the other one, but you know what I mean. Wapow. That could be something. All right, but this time, yeah. All right, I'm gonna do it again, but this time I'm not gonna screw the double switch. I stagger, then I double switch, and while I'm lancing, I charge up the, yeah. A little slow on the melee, but hey, kinda got it. That's pretty good. Pretty good damage without Basho as well quite yet, which I'm sure we'll switch to in a second. Call. Not too bad. That's a combination I haven't yet done. Opa! That's one hell of a combo, ultimately. Alright, I like it. I think it's kind of dope. And for once, keep the laser lance. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Gotta. It's a laser lance build, dude. Technically, it's not the best melee, but, you know, under this, with these two as a lineup, it could be pretty solid. And you catch someone out in the open. It's very hit or miss, but when it works, it's pretty cool. Alright, now we optimize the frame, which of course, one of the two big heads. We'll go with VP44D for now. Core, if we're going with a more medium frame, with a 360 speed right now, but that's because of SPD. We can either go Alba or Mind Alpha. Mind Alpha is still 360, not bad, and we'll get some more speed back off of Basho. We'll of course lose some off switching to the Lula, inevitably. It's not like we need Kinkaku, and SPD is just not the strongest for this type of build, especially given we'll be quick boosting almost after every interaction, every weapon throw, so there's that, of course. Mind Alpha, might as well. Lula now 340, which isn't too huge, but then again, It's not too bad. We have some decent range-ish. Plus assault boost is fine. Ooh, drop it down from 20C is what really, or 20S is really what's giving us our speed. Sentai, energy efficiency is not looking so good. Alright, so now we're not very fast though. I want you to lighten up for sure. Which might mean switching the legs. 1800 stability down to 17 is kind of rough. But 330 speed is about as fast as I would want to get up to. Or as low as I would want to be with a build like this. 40. Yeah, I think we'll go with the Melander legs. We actually have a lot of AP with this. So what if we went... Ooh, nice. Still 10k AP, now 1800 stability, which is huge. Still 1100 defenses, and now 330 boost speed with 360 quick boost. Very nice indeed. Which means we should be going over or very much nearing 480, 490. Yep, 488. Not too bad. Getting close, and with the explosive thrower, into the Harris, into the double swatch, or switch, Lance, into the Wooger, skadoosh. And if they're not dead yet, we can definitely switch over and explosive thrower / pew them. That's a pretty deadly combo, not too bad. Indubitably. Well, not bad. Alright, I take it. Pretty interesting, indubitably. Yeah, I played around with this. I think it's pretty cool. Probably pulse armor. Obviously, you can get a very some pretty nice stuff out of assault with this, but that kind of goes with the territory. So we'll go pulse for middle of the road. Either one could work. Assault could definitely get you a lot of punish potential, but not as much, I think, as you'll be able to benefit off of. Because say you staggered them while they're popping their expansion, chances are they're already in the... you stagger them with these two, and then you go for the Lance. They pop their expansion. Now all you have to assault into is your Wooger, which isn't huge. Instead, I'd rather just pop my expansion, have everything cool off, melt their PA if they have it with the explosive thrower, and then once we're all back and done, everything's back off cooldown, and you can just redo it. Now they can't get out of it. Alright, with that, we call it Requiem now. Looks like we're going to have to paint it up and then clean it up. Yeah. Boom. Looking crispy. Shiny indubitably. Alright. From hot and cold to hot and cold and cold and hot. Indubitably. Next up, now we're getting into the territory of each company part AC. Starting off with RAD. Full RAD weapons in frame and as much of the inner parts as possible. Also supporting some open source for long dynamics and BAUS. Alright, even nothing for the expansion. How customizable indeed. Alright, so how would I optimize a full RAD build? The peak of RAD. This isn't too far off weapon-wise, other than the delivery boy, I suppose. So let's see exactly everything we have offered to us. Heavy machine guns are probably going to be like the best. Ooh, Sweet 16s aren't too shabby neither. Therapists they exist. They're there. Bad cook. Ooh, a heavy bad cook build wouldn't be too shabby either. You can actually make a pretty solid heavy bad cookie boy. Okay, so I could see a pretty solid Attache build. Not sure I would slap a chainsaw on it. Ideally, it sounds dope, but these don't stagger fast enough with the chainsaw to really get too much of a opportunity to shine. They're really good at just kind of melting people at ranges of all kind, really. Although even at that, they're beat out by the Harris and stuff like that. Delivery boy, we can optimize by getting rid of that trash. It's good in PvE, but PvP has no place. Remember, up to 4 slots can be from different companies. Oh, really? Oh, really? I see. I see, I see. So technically, I could just change up the entire loadout and then have the frame be that, or some of the frame, and then yada yada. Full RAD, I see, indeed. That is the restriction. It must be an RAD, or each AC is built up for each company, and I can only ever change 4 components to being from other companies. I don't know what's available anyway. I doubt that applies to FCS and Generator, given RAD don't make any. It's first of the Requiem, indeed. FCS and Jenny would still count. Dear God. Good God. See here, see here. Okay. So initially it's a chainsaw build, which ain't too shabby. That's the case. We could go double Zim, put the chainsaw on the back. That's 2 slots spent. That wouldn't be too shabby. It's a pretty alright chainsaw. Does reach into the lander though. Not a lander, Balaam. Same shit. Same Ricky Rat. Alright, if that's the case, what kind of shoulder weapons or such could we get out of RAD that would be like good? Do they even have it? Yeah. Okay, the soups ain't bad. Soups aren't horrific. That's all we really got, unless we want to go primaries. So the soup ain't bad. Cool. Cool. You're slapping on the Sentai for capacity. I mean, that will be pretty damn necessary. Especially with a build like this, so the chances are we're going to be a little too heavy. We'll see though. We'll Cordal for the time being. We'll optimize the rest of the frame. God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dear God. We have grid walkers, right? Thank God. We have to go Alula. So the inner parts do count or don't count? Because I would imagine the FCS and Generator, there's no RAD variants of them anyway. So even if you made a full RAD AC, those parts couldn't be RAD anyway. So technically, at that rate, they could be anything. Methinks. For this one, they won't. True. I guess for any type of company that doesn't have any of these offered, then yeah, it makes sense. Alright, so with that, we only have 3. Not so bad. We have the Alula. We have 2 shotguns. So far, we're looking not too good. Or not too bad. We have 2 more spaces for such things. Either A, I could go Bastio arms, which aren't entirely necessary. Or go with a core. I think I'll go with core and legs. Those are like super vital to a build like this working. A, because we can actually use our gen, and B, just makes the build work. So at that rate, we've used all 4. 2 weapons, 2 frame parts. Now anything in RAD is up for grabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aren't that bad. I mean, have you seen the starter booster? I mean. They're something. They're out here. I want to see an AC that's close to Bumblebee. I see. Well, you know what? You can always add Bumblebee as a possible reforged AC, and it might make the poll, which I gotta make that poll probably tomorrow. So I'll be taking any of the available concepts from the most recent reforged video, Optimus Prime. If there's not too many in there, then I'll dive into the last episode before that, and then I'll compile them up into a poll that I'll probably post tonight. So if you have any ones on your mind, feel free to leave those as a comment in that video, and I'll be sure to add it. Or consider adding it in the top 3, of course. Alright, so with these, we're chilling. RD. RD actually have like 3 of like every part, which is kind of nutty. Finder Eye or Shade Eye or Wrecker? Go more stability. Yeah, we're good with that. Oh yeah, they're 4. Isn't that crazy? Duck head. Looks like a little duck. Alright. Even looks pretty cool. 3 arms, huh? 2 arms are really good in general, so not bad. Yeah, we'll rock with that. Alright, and there's my AC. Rock it with the Zims. Into the punish. A little slow for my liking, but not too shabby. Nothing really. Let's switch these 2, and I don't feel like wasting a slot for them, so. If I took it away, 330? That compromise. God, man. The soups are so heavy. Well, I guess if you're in close range, then keep it. If you're getting kited, ditch it, and then you should have enough speed to catch up and get a stagger, and then get your chainsaw. Alright, and pulse armor. You're chilling. And there we go. There's RAD Requiem. Looks pretty cool, actually. I like the amount of white separation from the black and the green. Actually looks pretty sick. Soups are more mid to long range. Oh, for sure. I completely agree. But out of our selection, I'd take that over the delivery boy for sure. You know, super definitely good, especially against people that like kites to like back away and run away from you. If you're moving in towards someone, it's much easier to dodge the soups than if you're trying to back away for sure. Much more of a chase down missile than anything else, really. They have great fire rate. Very good on heavy builds for sure. Get that DPS rock-a-lockin'. All right, now for Balaam Man. Balaam Man. Goddamn Patriot. Alright, for this we actually do have an FCS, so that will count as a slot if I want to change that, which I probably won't. It's really good. Double Morley in this as a Scudder and the Ludla is interesting. So I could either go with double Zim again, which is pretty damn solid. Double Morley is interesting. It's funny, I guess that's kind of interesting. I could go like double Zim again, make it a double Zim pile bunk, so then we'll have each corporation so far as a Zim build with their respective super melee. That'd be kind of neat. And Zims are one of, if not the best. Yeah, it's not like I can upgrade these to like Estrogens either, because those are Baus anyway. So I can't take Ludlow, Estrogen. So let's go Zim. And I could turn this into a pile bunker. Keeps us from going overweight. I would switch this to a Huxley, also Balaam. And the only one of the big 3 that we have access to is the Verl, which isn't too shabby. Melander and Melander C3, which can only switch to if we get too heavy. Koi. Pretty solid frame so far. Optimize without changing up too much other than the really, really necessary parts, which at this rate would be generator and booster. FCS is fine right now, though I'll go Abbott. Alright, if that's the case, I go Basho Arms for one of my switches, or second switch technically. Or no, third. Wait, is it there? 'Cause there's no Balaam. Yeah, there's no Balaam boosters. There are Balaam gens, so far. Are there not? Right, because everyone uses, all the red guns use PO4, which is 4 long, which is open. So, yeah. So far we got 1, 2. 2 changes. 2 more to make. Herm. 2 more to make, huh? I think I know what I'm going to change. Should lock us around 330, yeah? 323. Really? Interesting. Maybe it's the head. If I were to go to this, would it be closer, but not quite? Okay. It doesn't matter too much. We're assault boosting with Zim, so. Okay. Wouldn't mind this. It's only 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's all our changes. We have ourselves a Zim boy. They're all gonna turn into Zim builds, I assure you. That's Balaam Requiem. So far we got Zim Chainsaw and Zim Pilebunk. Indubitably, yes. Alright, now we have Baus. A Baus. What about a faster version of V2 Snail? A faster version of Snail, huh? A faster version of Snail. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so for Baus. I'm surprised we don't have estrogens on this. That's what we're rocking right now. It's like the best weapon you can get out of Baus. Let's get some estrogens in this bitch. God, full Basho is crazy. Let's see here. So yeah, there's no Baus FCS, which is pretty good. We'll go with Ocellus. Do have a Basho booster and generator, so it's a little something to play around with. You need huge capacity with this as long as we're fast enough. The back weapons are really what's going to be kind of hard about this. My party die? It did. Yeah, there's no Baus like melee. Just other weapons you could slap on. What are going to be our 4 changes? 4 changes, huh? 1. This is fine enough. Although, 2. I can go 3 and 4. I guess something like that. It's pretty optimal Basho frame you're gonna be able to get. Santai, good regeneration, capacity, Lula, Celis, solid weapons. Yeah, Basho Requiem. Basho Requiem indeed. Boom. Looking like a Ricky Rat. Yes, sir. Alright, now for the Ricky Rats over at Dafeng. Actually, not too bad a selection from what I remember. I mean, of course, we have the explosive thrower. We have the Go Chen, all that good stuff. Obviously, the Chen right here. Machine gun, which isn't horrible. Oh, they have the Santai. Ooh, we may be cooking. you may be enjoying. No FCS, really. Makes sense. Let's see, let's see. Could throw the melee on the back and then double up on the machine guns. And yeah, something like that, which isn't too bad. What else? What other options do we have for back weapons? I don't think a whole lot. Yeah, we just slap something else on the back. Could do the whole earshot on the back as a handheld, but it takes even longer to reload. Ooh, this 1G isn't too bad either. Go full explosive, man. Oh yeah, it's not really much. That's right, they only have one core piece except for the arms where they have the Lao and Gang. So I have to spend a lot on the frame itself, it seems. Let's actually get an actual head. Honestly, innards are looking pretty solid. Might just spend like all of it on the frame to make it like usable. Well, I guess it's really heavy, it's usable, sure, but it's just way too slow. If we went something like this. Ooh, boost speed's rough. Although it's because we have coral. Let's go to Alula. 308, still not super spicy. Can't go with Basher actually because we need recoil control. Core. Okay, with 800 stability. 1C3, we actually get some decent speed back. Not the most optimal build, but, you know, not too bad. Yeah. I suppose not too shabby. Yeah, we changed up all we can. Really wouldn't change it that much of any of the core pieces back. Yeah, we'll call this Dafeng Requiem. Dafeng Requiem obtained. Big ass boy. So not so much of a big boy. Much faster. Yeah, not too shabby. Should be able to catch up. Machine gun them down a little bit. Explosive to finish it off. Swanji to finish it. You can also start the fight with the Swanji to try to get some stagger at range and then move in with the machine guns. By the time you stagger with them and the explosive thrower, should be able to get another Zwan off. It does reload hella fast. A little slower on the shoulder, but still pretty quick. Now for Arquebus Core. This will be interesting. Full Arquebus Man. Double melee as well. We'll even have the lance itself, which is technically the ADD selection of Arquebus. So I guess technically under that regard we have access to both, which may be for some interesting plays indeed. Technically, we could go with a full Larpster, and that wouldn't be too shabby. That still is a pretty strong set. Go with a light Larpster to try to... Although I don't know if I'll have enough energy output to try to go for such a thing. I know I would want to go with double LCS because my god are they strong. Let's go with the superior head. We'll probably have to go with the better core for that energy output. Could go Tetra as well. No, maybe actually. Let's see which one's faster. Burzel on the Tetra or Burzel on the Fat Legs? Oh, they do have an FCS, so we'll actually have to change that up to something. So far, we're pretty cooking, though. Alright, generator. Let's go coral. That'll be one of our picks. Oh, I guess technically... Or did that not have a booster? Didn't have a booster, do they? Nope. So I guess booster didn't count neither for Burzel. Then I want to see which one will be faster after we optimize the rest of the frame, which this might be the best we can pick for this. Let's see. Do you want more speed out of assault boosting with the Tetra or the bipedal? Let's just see. That's 411 Tetra. .411 as well, so it actually doesn't matter too much at that rate if I'm just to use these two. What's the difference between stats? More stability, a little bit less health and defenses though, but a lot of stability is kind of crazy. Sizable amount of health though does get chunked. You could hover mode with this as well, which is kind of sick. Better jump height and distance as well for out of stamina dodges, so it's not too shabby. Okay, I kind of take Tetra because at that rate, we can assault boost to the enemy, go hover mode, and then keep moving at them while shooting off our cannons still. I reforged the AC you built for me by replacing head with alpha and pile bunker with explosive thrower. So what do you think of it? I see, I see. My Nova head's pretty solid. It's not one of the big three. The explosive thrower is very good for staggered buildup. As a punish, it's not huge. The fire rate on it is very mighty though. Indubitably, indubitably. So that's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Alright, so would I change any of this? Probably not, because A, overburdened. Overburden. Okay. So at this rate, how much have I changed that I can't? They have a call. So I changed that. I'll try to go, can't go Walt. Yeah, energy is not looking so good. Oh god, energy looks looking rough. At that rate, actually might be worth going bipedal, depending on energy efficiency. It does get much better, so I guess we'll go with these. That's probably why most do. How do these compare to ephemera? Not bad at all. We'll rock with that then. Cool. So how many changes that technically? God, that puts straight back. It's crazy. Go Talbot. So 1, 2. They don't have any boosters, do they? Nope. So it's 1, 2, 3. So 311, huh? We do this. Oh, 411. Okay, yeah. We'll switch the court back then. Alright. 416 even. Not bad. There we go. We have a new variant of the Larpster. Dear God. Mother of God. Alright, there it is. It's Ricky Requiem. Oh, wait, have I used them all? 1, 2, 3. Technically, we change one more thing if we wanted. Sure, I would, though. What do you think? AC would look if everyone pitched in to make one. Ooh, that'd be pretty neat. That'd be pretty neat. They all pitched in to make their corporate Megazord. That would indeed be morphin time, I would say myself. Arquebus Corp. Requiem. Very Larbster. One from Melee Man. Although, purely aesthetic, I'd imagine. Of the Larbster Man. This looks pretty neat, but or a little goofy, but honestly, not too shabby. Looks a little strange in a cool way, I think. Very interesting part allocation. Alright, but now, Schneider. Schneider. Double Wooger, double pulse cannons. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Alright, Nanakrayer frame. Coral, that's probably what's putting over, or no, yen shortfall, right? Because all this damn energy. So, Schneider only has, yeah. They have what? Oh, they have Alula? What the fuck? Alula it is. They don't have CSs though, so we'll go Coral, or not Coral, well, technically, yeah, NGI, or RRI. Pulse. So that will be our, technically, we didn't change anything yet. We're just messing around with our innards. Alright. Out of all the Schneider tech, what do we want for the head? Pretty sure, yeah, Schneider. Ooh, Schneider's. Ooh, we have Woogers, Schneider. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Going with the lamb. The Schneider lamb. Now, with that, then we could spend 1, 2. I only have 2 more. What would I switch it to? I need a better core. 3. I take Kazwar or Nakrire. Health or stability? We don't really need stability, so Nakrire it is for now. So we have 1 more. We could change up our pulse to something more favorable. It's not the biggest impact to the build. What else does Schneider have for... They have the Facade. That's kind of interesting. Also the pulse. Cool. Do they have any other primaries? Do they only have 1? Okay, they have the pulse missile as well. Cool. That's the 2. I see. I'll see. Okay. Double Wooger. I guess we just keep the pulse then. What else do we need to change? Lulu's good. Yeah, and we keep it even Schneider as well, so we didn't have to sacrifice changing it. Alula, or Solis goated. Coral goated. Oh my god, the hunt this shit down, bomb, let's go. You right. Hello there, Mr. Router. Mr. Cath Rotero, if you will. Mr. TTV Beetle Boy, the god among us. Hello there. Ace is on right now if you are not already in a party with him right now. Which he said he's uninstalling Hunt, which, you know, for, what's he installing for? Oh yeah, Marvel Rivals, we're reinstalling it. I already have it reinstalled, so if you want to play with me and Ace there, Keth, feel free to install. Goated streamer. TTV Vita Boy is the most goated streamer, dude. Okie dokie, gotcha, hell yeah. Steady Beat was on earlier today, he might be on later. Alright, for this Schneider AC, yeah, we have 1 more slot. Either we're changing the head or the weapon. Which one's more impactful? I feel like the weapon. Pulse cannon's cool, but... No, actually changing the head means we actually go for the close range missile. It's kind of funny. Alright, looks like that's where we're going. Pretty much just Starman minus booster and a head. And shoulder weapon. Boom. This be a Requiem. Schneider Requiem. died the Requiem. Alright, for now, we got more parts. Elcano Requiem. Alright. Vientos and... what else do they make? I think that's... Vientos and Terrenos might be the only weapons Elcano's made. And then, of course, they have... yeah, then they have 2 frames. Alba and Farm. Oh, and then they, of course, have the legs being wheelchair, so it's pretty nice. Alright. I don't have any melees, do they? That's rough to have Vientos, but no melees. Crazy. Okay. I would take the Alba frame. Pretty much over 90% of this body. Maybe not the head. Stability for a little bit loss of AP. I'd take it. Does make sense. This is Rusty's frame versus Flatwell, so makes a lot of sense that it's kind of better almost in every way. It's kind of just the upgrade. In some sense. There's more arm limit. It says less defenses though, so I guess we'll keep these. I see. Yeah, they don't have any inner parts, so inner parts are completely customizable at this rate. I go close range again. Can you tell I like close range? Also, I suppose this is where most of the weapons come from for here. Best close range or long range weapons are on the other companies for the most part anyway. There's Vientos. It's pretty much the only, but they're literally the only primaries we can use, so time to start using up some of our slots, our 4 Dudeskis. Go with a dagger. We'll go with an assault type build. Yeah, that's what we'll do. A salty boy. So with that, we'll go 2. Oof. And then switch these to estrogens and have that be our other 2, and then that's the build. Alright. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Rusted Pride Requiem Man. It's pretty solid if you have a tanker frame. True. Alright, there's Elcano Requiem. Give extra treatment to the core, like usual. Boom. Break up the black and... or break with the green, really, with a little bit of white. Looks pretty coolio. Yeah, not too dissimilar from the What If Rusty joined the Red Guns and then upgraded after. Indubitably. Not too dissimilar. Alright. And now for All Mind and Institute. All Mind and RRI. All Mind Assembly. No inner parts, huh? Well, we know what we may be switching to. Keep the Talbot for now. Cordal's fine. Pulse armor, of course. Mind Beta reverse joints, that's fine. Mind Beta legs are honestly pretty good too. Could go with the Karasawa. That's also Mind Alpha. Or Mind, a Javelin as a primary is, it's just pain. Maybe my full All Mind doesn't bring joy. Just pain, true. Herm. Javelins are a neat touch. I mean, most of this frame is fine, so I guess most of the weapons will change. If not, I guess I can just do all the weapons. And they keep the frame, because the frame itself is pretty damn solid. You even might keep the whip as well. It's hard to do that. Ooh, you know what I'll do? We're making a frog. Making a pseudo frog. Double Holdermans. With, we could say, a melee on the back, just to, you know, have something to use. Even make it the hammer. Fuck it. Why not? And then we can make this, I guess, just like a Huxley or something, for even more impact buildup. And then you have a super nice combo of kick into Holderman, into kick, into Holderman, into kick, into Holderman, over and over and over, and it's super deadly because of the Holderman's fire rate. Super good. If you want to be a little more patient, do a little more damage, obviously Zims are there, but these also make us a little lighter, so they allow us to actually reach and get the kicks going as well. So with that, it's just kick, Zim, or kick, Holderman, kick, which probably will stagger at that rate, especially with the Huxley doing its work, and then just hammer to stagger, and there you go. There you go. At that rate, we get a little more speed, spend our last switcheroo, and there we go. There we go. Chilion. Even switch over to the Ocellus, and we're chilling. Chilling like villains. 340 speed to reach them and kick them and do all this mania. Hell yeah, that's all mind Requiem. Turn into a frog. Boom. Frog mode activated. Now for the RRI. Then we have the double melee. Then we have the double majestic. Then we have the wheelchair. Then we have the light man. Then we have the other light man. And then there it is. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so pure RRI build. A coral devil. Nebula Redshift, pretty good. Very air-esque indeed. Probably ditch the shield. I'll probably switch that for putting the melee on the back. Which... Redshift or the Waltz? We'll go Redshift. Go Redshift here. We'll double up on these. Ooh, I would like to use the Waltz, but they're quite heavy, so Redshifts it is. God, the energy is crazy. Coral, we'll switch this over to... There's not really much else we can switch it to justify it. There's no other shield mounts that are RRI. They're not the missile. And I guess Aurora. But it takes so long to lock on. Only one isn't really worth it. So at that rate, I guess I'll just switch it over to something else like the Duo of 3. That's one of our spends. This frame is fine for the most part, although I'll go Hal. That's not even one of our spends. It's just one of the better energy efficient cores. Ephemera or Hal? Go with Ephemera. Ephemera. Then for boosters, could go Gridwalker, so we just ascend to the heavens at Mach 10. Give them, we're more on a kite-esque escapade. Lula is better for all-roundedness and giving us some good speed. Keep the Walt no matter what. Same for Coral Gen. For booster for booster. We are pretty heavy. I guess we need the speed increase. Yeah, we'll rock with that. That's 2 spends. It's not bad. We'll got one of the big 3. It's our third. We actually need some stability. Still 10k AP, 1800 stability. Is the difference worth it though? No, not really. Go 44D. So that's 3 so far. What else would I change? Or is it? No, it's 4, right? Because, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Still is 3, though. Okay. What else to change? Would I even change anything? This is good. Primaries are fine. I guess I would change this to like Mind Alpha. I mean, I'm kind of a little crunch for speed, so no, I guess I won't. I guess I won't. Can go Mind Alpha and actually get some more energy efficiency and stability. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do that. And some more speed as well. Not gonna be too bad either, but that's all four. Alright, there you go. RRI Requiem indeed. Yes, yes, yes. No, that's all the corpse. Reforged. Requiemed, if you will. Very neat challenge. Very neat concept. I like it, I like it. Now, back to the classic Requiem. We got a double melee, baby. A double melee with Kinkaku as well. Well, this as well has the making of the Harris melee combo. We have double melee, we have a rifle. So let's just switch it to the better rifle. Now you can even use this normal shot still to be fine. Also access to a great charge attack. The dagger on the back. We'll switch this to this so we actually have the charge available to get that impact off of that. And it's more of a true combo as well. Can't exactly go from landing the oscillator into the charge Harris as reliable. So landing this, or the normal oscillator into the charge Harris. Unless that's not what I said. But yes. Ricky Rat. Huxley. I mean, too much of a point in the constant stagger. Close range if we're going to get close with this anyway, so it's better to have something a little oppressive at longer range to maybe make them spend some energy, so when we actually go for our melee canceling barrage, they won't have as much energy as us if we both have max capacity. Keep the dagger, makes for a very strong combo. Switch the head to this, the kind of superior variant. We'll keep elbow if we want to go a little lighter, although we're kind of inching on the medium frame itself. But I guess we could go with our kind of like optimized 370, 360 highest speed type of thicker frame. Let's go with this, even Sentai. And switch our core over here. And I believe with that we're chilling on like 760 quick boost. One going for the melee. We'll see what's up. We shall see what's up. Boom. That was like 370. Yeah, 370 at the highest. Now with the assault with the dagger as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Kinkaku, yes. Acellus, yes. Sentai, yes. Assault boost, yes. And there we go. We got our boy. Hell yeah. Double melee rifleman. Requiem indeed. There he is. Looking good, looking good. Now for double majestic man. Very strange weapons. Bazookas. The 60D. Herm. As well as the laser drones. I see. Alright. Let's think. What do we want to accomplish with this? And how do we work with it better? Herm. If I had to rock double bazookas, Majestics would definitely be the ones I pick. Unless I'm super heavy, then I'd probably go Zwan G's in a sense, and sometimes anyway, the fire rate can be kind of nice. Double Majestics on a bipedal is interesting. Hmm. Very peculiar loadout indeed. Okay, okay. The shield itself is going to be a little bit tricky. It's not like you necessarily need to impact a whole lot if they run into it. So having this instead of just a normal shield doesn't seem too favorable, as you already have great impact off of these anyway. So it's not like you need to rely on its gimmick a little bit. If you want an actual shield, then you rock with an actual shield. Indeed, so now you can parry and deal out heavy damage as well. The laser drones are fine if you stagger, which we'll be doing with these quite a bit, it would seem. Okay. Okay. Rock Bashio to keep us lighter. We will switch these over to Melander as well. So the goal of this, we want to try to be as quick while being as durable as possible. Because if we shoot and whiff, we want to be able to get out of dodge before we take too much damage. Yeah, so going full Melander on that wouldn't be too shabby. SPD, we need quick boost. Walt, yeah, it's fine. Cover all ranges. Megtang, could go Sentai. Could go Coral though, with like literally no downside. Max capacity and all. Make sure the recharge isn't heat, but at the same time, you run out of energy. Just fire off both your bazookas, use your shield to protect you, and boom, you have all your energy back and you're chilling. And while you shot off your bazookas, you're regenning, so not bad as well. So one staggered, I guess you pop the LCD or the LD and you're chilling. Some extra damage. Although, what else could we choose for a better stagger punish like that? Technically, another bazooka wouldn't be too bad. See how heavy we get when we throw on the javelin. Down to 330, which isn't too shabby. 360 quick boost still. Yeah, take it. Now we have more fire rate with the bazookas, and we actually have a stagger punish. I take it. Still very niche, not the most optimal thing in the world, but if you're trying to go for a double Zook type build with a kind of shield flare, this is what I would give. All right, boom, big chillin'. Right now, wheelchair man. We got the thickest of all the wheelchairs. I see interesting changes indeed. Hey. It's an interesting loadout for sure. Indubitably. Gotta Rick with you rat. Indubitably. A double Zook man with a shield aspect. You know, try to do what we can with that. Indubitably. I guess technically going with... we could have reworked it in the sense of a... what's it called? Tetra? Or even wheelchair. To make it more fitting to the double Zook aesthetic. How is Hadis linear rifle? Is good in PvP despite it has long cooldown. Green Knights. How is the Harris linear rifle? It is one of the best weapons in the game. It makes for a fantastic... It makes for the strongest kinetic kite. So if you want to play a ranged light build that, you know, picks off the enemy at range, and you want to use kinetic for that nice stagger, then Double Harris is the way to go. And of course, like you've seen, or if you have seen us incorporate in a couple melee builds, it has a fantastic synergy with its charge attack. Yeah, it's great. And the reload isn't too fast, or too long either, so it makes for a very good weapon. It's a little heavier, so you can't fit it on as many light frames as, say, the Rensetsu, which is also very popular and has been incredibly popular on kinetic kites. Thing is about the Harris and the Rensetsu is the Harris does a lot more damage. Also, its bolt velocity is a lot faster which makes up for it being a little heavier. Indubitably. Alright, but now for Itachi stun needles. Very interesting. In fact, this build itself is kind of kinetic kite-ish, so we're going to do our best to slap 2 Harrises on it anyway, because that does mean, A, we can chip them away at this, but also chaining both charge Harrises into like stun needles can be fucking devastating indeed. Alright, so with that, stun needles themselves are kind of poo-poo. The better stun needles, I always say, are LCSs. Similar bolt velocity, technically kind of half-ish the damage, little over half the damage, but you can fire them 4 times before they overheat versus the single time of the stun needles. And their damage can scale up with energy firearm spec, so fucking meaty indeed. Double Harrison Laser Drones is great. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Pelt them until they stagger, and the Laser Drones just absolutely pelt them even farther into the direct hit. Not bad indeed, I imagine. Alright, let's go 40A. Especially if we want to go with a more heavier dudes, which makes sense. We have range. We don't really need to lighten up on our brosive here a whole lot. 310 should be fine enough. Let's go Walt to cover all ranges. NGI is fine. Although, actually, 20C for more damage on our cannons. Pulse for sure. Head. Do need a lot more stability, so we'll go 1800 stability, 12,000 AP. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. And yeah, with a frame like this, it's pretty solid. You just throw out the LCSs at any time because you don't have to stance for them. You have lots of range with the Harrises. No, a little bit of recoil pop, but they recover hella fast, so it's fine. They just pew 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 pew. Dead. Here we go. Pow, pow. The fire rate on the LCS is so fucking fast, you can almost get 2 shots of direct hit damage. That's crazy. And the Harrises themselves have really good direct hit as well, so... Oh yeah. This build wouldn't be too bad. Makes for a fine enough a wheelchair type of guy. Type of Ricky Rat. What's our assault boost looking like? Still 390, it's not too bad. Yeah, not bad. I call the Requiem. This here be a pretty solid little Ricky Rat indeed. Boom. Alright. Double cannon, double kinetic machine guns, double kinetic rifles, double cannons. Indubitably, indubitably. Alright, now for lightweight man and other lightweight man. Lightweight double laser shotguns. So if we want to go lightweight like this, honestly, especially hovering above the enemy, oh yeah. Oh yeah, Lamb Guard is going to make your life so much better. Way more defenses, mainly stability. You can hover above the enemy so much easier now. Oh, it's great. Absolutely beautiful. Moonlight will switch to the red shift. Its normal attack is way stronger. Plus using the charge attack on Lamb can be a little tricky sometimes, especially when hovering. Think you do Requiem for Burning Glex? I don't know. I don't know. Probably. Maybe. I don't know, man. Probably. I'm down to take a crack at it. That's for sure. Walking humble abode. Indubitably. What else can we do with this frame? I think Alba is the strongest we're going to get when optimizing the rest. Get some melee damage. And we have laser shotguns, so like we need to recoil control, the firearm spec necessarily being the keyword. that wouldn't be too bad. Though if we're going closer ranges, I guess. Ooh, actually can't go ephemera right now. It's not too bad. Although that would probably lock us out of a head and a good weapon though. So we'll see how much we can play around with it. Actually a good head. We got a good head. And the orbit itself, which isn't too bad of a weapon. And fits with the laser. Seeing a lot of people using the orbit nowadays. It's getting very popular right now. Because it is pretty solid in keeping, you know, the stagger going. But a lot of missiles can also do that too. Damage is nice and consistent. I wonder if, I want to test. There's an old tech with this to make it fire super fast. Not very practical, but it's pretty neat. It would be hella practical if you bump up our sensitivity. But let me check. So if you lock on, send it out. You don't have to lock on anything. We look away, look back. Yep, you still do it. That's funny. They never patched it. And it doesn't build up its heat, I don't think, either. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Not very fast, though. That's great. You can just look away over and over and over, just rapid fire. Haven't seen anyone really use that PvP too much, because it's not very practical, but it is kind of funny. Like, how many shots does it normally get off before overheating? 3, 6, 9. Okay, so yeah, it seems about the same. Okay. It's pretty solid. Cool. So at this rate, what else do we need to change? 20D, yeah, that's probably what we're going to be lacking on a little bit. Ooh, with Coral, we can actually get away with some of this. Talbot for medium close with the shotguns. Lamb is fine. Can we switch this to anything more advantageous? We can. Oh my god. Yo. We're cooker looking. AP's not looking super hot. Now it's looking better. Yeah. We're looking like a Ricky right now. If I switch this to my lander and then Basho arms, would it be enough? It would. Ooh, it's even better. But then again, our accuracy goes out the window if we're not close range. Which I guess we would have to be anyway with these shotguns anyway. It's not like they're good at sniping necessarily. Their splash damage and such is what's going to give them a lot of hits. They're very avoidable at a medium range. Yeah. Yeah. You die. He would have you die. Very heat. I imagine this is pretty damn similar to my Dark Star. Although I think Dark Star is a little different. Shotguns go burr indeed. Indeed. How does this compare to Dark Star? I imagine they're decently similar. Pretty similar though. Of course I'm going with the hammer and such and the Coral booster. Oh yeah, what do we use for booster on this? NGI as well. Or not NGI as well, Coral. Alright, which I guess... Oh yeah, let's run that. Now we're chilling. Oh yeah, looking spiffy. Yes sir, yes sir. Now it's called the Requiem. Hell yeah. Any other last editions I'd make? 330. Speed, not bad. Basho, do a 3, Moonlight. Yeah, not shabby at all. Not shabby at all. Yeah, very nice. Maybe take some learnings from this and apply it to this Dark Star, indubitably. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, lightweight shotgun man. Also, still pretty lightweight shotgun man. Less on the natural boost speed. Now much more on the hover boost speed and such, and quick boost. Which works pretty fine. Should be able to hover above your enemies now and rain down hell while not standing in place as well. And then, of course, you can dish out your melee. Indubitably. Yes. Now for the kinetic man. The kinetic man with the plan. So the weapons themselves, goated combo itself. Switch over to assault though. Now you have an insane combo. No matter what anyway. Yep, keep the estrogens. Now we just modify the frame to a more Alba oriented. And then it's chilling. And we'll have all the speed we need, while also having some sizable durability. Lula, yes sir. Silas, yes sir. Sentai, hell yeah. Still 370 as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yes sir. Not bad. 390 quick boost, 370 speed. Technically, let's see what we're like on. I got Milan Durban C3. Up to 700 stability, still 360 quick boost and 360 boost and 380 quick boost still. Yeah, take a little bit of durability, especially for such a close range man. Nice. Still fast enough to dodge around most big boys or lads in your range, but also durable enough to tank some shots and such. Let's give the Alba the special treatment. Boom. Boom. That's Requiem, baby. Am I the only one missing BVO? Perhaps. Perhaps. But perhaps not. And that's all the builds we had lined up. / added. Indubitably. I'll check the shop, see if we have any lingers, any ones that I didn't get. Let's check. There we go. Boom. Let's check. Requiem Workshop. Yep, got yours. Got yours. Got yours. Got yours. Yep, we're all good here. No problemo, mate. Thank you for offering your build to receive the reforging. Tis dope builds indeed. And hell, this reforge for the shotguns on Lamb, very similar to my Dark Star that I have, Dark Star Mark 1. Where's he at? It's at the bottom, I think, right? Yeah, Mark 1. It's very similar, but kind of just better. Kind of like just our Requiem, a better variant, really. Better stats. Not technically on speed, but because of Coral, I think. Or does have Coral Booster as well. Oh, it's right, because I'm using the VE20C on that for the extra damage. Is it worth it, though? I mean, the impact is really where it shines, I suppose. The shotguns, anyway, so you don't really need to cave in for the damage, so at that rate, I'd probably just take the learnings from your Requiem and then apply to the Dark Star, and then it'll make it even better. Even better build. To hell yeah. We love learning new things. We love improving. Wrecking all the rats, indeed. Thank you, sir. Learn building that off of your style. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Well, seems like we've done all our builds. I'm going to compile the top picks for the Reforge out of the last video poll. Or make a poll out of it, anyway. So yeah, I'll be posting that later tonight. Indubitably. But for now, I guess we'll be heading off. We made all our builds. We got all our Ricky Rats. So I'm going to go do that. Work on the RP. Hopefully be getting it going within next week or so. Sometime. Maybe the end of next week. We'll see. And then, yeah. Bing chillin' indeed. Indubitably, indubitably. Might work on some Elden Ring content as well for this week. Perhaps, perhaps. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah. Thank y'all for attending. Very fun times indeed. And yeah, have a good one for now. If you want your Requiem build featured on the next Requiem Live, either stay tuned for it, or post your builds in the Requiem Workshop in the my community server. Link in the description below. But yes, I appreciate y'all for being here, and I will catch y'all next time indeed. Pieces out. And remember, Ricky Rad.